Wolf Park, which is Indiana, Wolf Battleground, Indiana. They've done research. They have a captive pack in a huge enclosure, and they have different animals in there, but the pack is usually pretty stable. We couldn't go with them in February because it's breeding season. But in September it was okay. Again, you learn the rules of the canine. And if you're with these guys, you go very, very quiet. I mean, how many people here, facing the wolf, would go, "Come on then, let's go play!" You go, So what I'm saying is then you start to read them and learn. So the cross information is great, but this is important to these guys. And if you walk past them and show them that you'll let them know when, they love it. You might think, but it's so rude. No, it's not. To them, you are acting like the leader they need. I mean, I doubt our Queen, God bless her, goes past people going, "Hello, I know I was with Camilla, she did go on." You know, she wouldn't. She'd move around. Leaders move around like they know what they're doing. And the canine likes that. And then when the dog is, if it's sleeping, take no notice. Just because this is the intelligence of them. When they're going jump, 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 and nothing's happening, they suddenly go reassess. They don't, "We keep doing it." They go, "This isn't working." And then sometimes, and dog listeners love this, from that they rush off and bring a toy. Right now, you're going to take this thing and you're going to throw it for me, and you don't. And they go, "Right." And then they stand in front of you and go, "Whoop." And you still ignore them, and then they go. They run the gamut. And once they find what does work, because when they're quiet, and they go and they lay down, they just leave you alone, then you go, "Come here, sweetheart," you give them fuss, they soon learn what does work. And that's what we're relying on. These critters are so, so intelligent. When they find what does work, they're going to do it without being challenged. Now let me just put this in perspective for you. How many people here drive a car? Now we should drive on the proper side of the road. I'm up to here. You're wrong. You're going to go everything. Okay. Now when I first drove over here, it was in Colorado. I was down at Commission Wall. I was like this. I've been driving for 30 years. I'll drive around London, no problem. London doesn't give it, but on the wrong side of the road. So I got in the car. It took me 20 minutes to even start the thing up. I was so terrified. But now I kind of do it, and I'm okay. But you see, why am I so nervous about it? Why don't I go, "Hey, I'm from Britain, I'm going to drive on the left." So I wouldn't get very far. What I'm getting at is that when you give a reasonably intelligent being a reason to do something, they'll do it over and over again. But there was a time, and we were only talking about this yesterday in the car coming over, because my friend Diane, bless her heart, she knows I love Montana, to make it even more special, we drove from Yellowstone. Oh. We didn't come to Fremont. We came we went to see so much, didn't we? We had an absolutely wonderful time. We did Dillon, we did all the old places, and the band coming out, really did. So, you know, I would experience more. And that's friendship. That's what people do, they care. You know, and it just deepens the relationship. There's no violence involved. But anyway, we were talking about a very dear friend of ours from Chicago, Mary Lynn. She's a super dog listener, wonderful lady. And she does everything right, Mary Lynn. And I'm driving with her in Chicago, one of my first trips here. And as we were chatting, I suddenly was aware that she'd run a red light. And I thought, oh. So I just sat there, I thought perhaps we were chatting too much, you know. But hey, I won't say anything because it'll upset Marilyn. She's so upset. Then she did it again! Now I am sitting there thinking, I've got to ask about this. My nerves are shot, I know the rules. And I said, Marilyn, you ran a red. She went, yeah. I went right on red. I said, pardon? You see? Right on, I said, oh, what? Yeah, Jan, when you come onto the lights if they're red and there's nothing coming. You go, oh right. I went, oh fine. Now, is this all obvious? Yeah, but she said you can't go right on red when the sign said not to go right on red. Okay, anything else? And not every state is the same. I thought, oh, I've had enough. Give me the rules. I want to stay alive. Do you see what I'm saying? I want to stay alive. I want to survive. And this is why when you're driving your car, you know, how many people have got somebody sitting next to them going, the lights are red, stop! You go, I know the rules. And it's the same with the dog. When you give them what makes sense in rules to survive, they're going to go along with it. Quite chilled out. And I've got to tell you, when we were here in February, we were in Bozeman, and I did write on red. And when I got to my colleagues, I said, I still feel so naughty. But you see what I mean? The rules make sense to you guys, because you know right on red. But when I didn't, do you see what I'm saying? And that's with our own language. So, and why we go along with these rules is because we want to stay alive. And so you do. Yeah, I'm getting more used to driving, and I'll be doing that on Sunday when I'm going back to Yellowstone, driving myself quite happy. But I always get an automatic car. I know in England, I know we're crazy. We have gears an awful lot. My son can cope with gears because he lives in France, no problem. Me, I get automatic. At least it's one less thing to worry about. So, the dog is like us. If there's a good reason to do something, you're going to do it over and over again. So when the dog jumps up and you take no notice, it stops doing it because it thinks, this is getting me nowhere. But you don't speak. You know, if you start, stop it, get down, so you're speaking to me. And don't think it's rude to ignore a dog. And the other thing you've got to realise is that this is not a training method. Don't think, well, I'll do it for 2 weeks and then he's got it. Because for them, this reuniting after a separation is absolutely essential. And they've got to know where they stand, because in their world, in their ancestral world, it's so easy to die that, you know, I mean, we've had it in Yellowstone with the Slough Creek Pack. We saw them in February mating, we saw them just all beautifully together. Both the alpha female and the beta female have been killed. So the rest of the pack have to realign and they're just in a muddle. Once you break that structure for them, they're all over the place. And the Hayden pack vanished altogether because of these sort of things, you know. And we've got another pack forming over Canyon because this disruption makes their lives so difficult and they lose a lot of members. So everything's about survival. And so the dog, you might be thinking, but my little dog in my house knows it's safe. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And they cannot do the job of leader. It's just like this gentleman or anybody else going into intensive care unit. So we're going to start with Q&A now. We're going to have some fun. And the other thing I'm going to tell you is that my colleagues have got paper. So if at the end of the evening you haven't had your question answered, then I'm going to ask you to write it down. And I'm going to ask you to bear with me a bit because I'm not going home for a little while, but because I'm staying in Montana. Falsely. And so what we're going to do is I'll have it on the news page of my website where you can find your answers and we will answer them. Okay? So don't worry if you don't get it answered this evening. But I want you to all be aware before we start Q&A that it's going to come to the fore every time. And we point out to you that when you take the 4 areas from the dog, calmly, quietly, because you know what is a leader? What? You guys, you go out there into say, the wilderness. And if somebody says, oh my God, would you look to them as leader? You go, you see them as a liability. Shut up! There's pretty great bears out here, you know? Everybody knows the leader is a strong, silent one. We know that. You can keep your head when all about losing theirs. So I want you to realise that by showing the dog, I'll let you know when, honey. But as soon as you're good, you can turn to them and go, come on, come over here with the biggest hug. You can give give us much affection, but from a positive direction. You take one lady, and I mean it sincerely, I would rather you did not love your dog and got it right than love your dog and get it wrong. Because the perfect is to love them and get it right.